Next up, at UFC Vegas 88, we have Jaqueline Amorim taking on Cory McKenna. Jaqueline Amorim is 7-1 overall. She is 4-1 in her last 5, and she is coming off of her first UFC win. She's taking on Cory McKenna, 8-2 overall. 4-1 in her last 5 as well, riding a 2-fight win streak and coming back after a year away. During that year, she was married. Congratulations to her, and we wish you a lot of success. Cory McKenna is a very well-rounded fighter, and people are starting to realize that, which is why she became the favorite. And these odds did what they did. She's very well-rounded, ton of fun to watch. She literally does everything. She'll march forward, stay nice and tight, throwing 1-2s. Then she'll back away, start to spin, throw Superman punches, head kicks, do whatever the hell she wants to do. When she wants to grapple, she's got pretty good entries, and then will literally pick you up and slam you to the ground. She'll work in submissions if she can. She is hittable, though, and does need to clean some things up, but she's aggressive. She comes forward, and she uses all of her tools. She's coming back after a year away. She's taking on Jaqueline Amorim. Jaqueline Amorim is pretty talented.
It's actually Jaqueline, I think it's Jaqueline Amorim.
Okay. Jaqueline Amorim is pretty talented. Slick grappler, has blast doubles, really nice takedowns, and a myriad of submissions. She also got some power in her hands, and it is a genuine threat. She can knock you out if she catches you, especially at this weight class. She comes forward like a buzzsaw. She cuts through most things that are in front of her. Her striking is wide and raw, which is how she generates that power, just sort of bombing them. You don't see too many people at her weight who do have that kind of power. But again, it is a bit sloppy and a bit loose. Jaqueline definitely can work in some takedowns, and when she does, she can have some success. She's coming off that bounce-back win over Montserrat Ruiz, where we did see improved cardio, which was very, very important because in her UFC debut, their cardio was a major, major issue for her. The only thing that has me questioning if I bet on Cory McKenna here is that layoff. She got married, and that sounds like it's no big deal, whatever, but priorities shift.
Marriage sucks. Oh.
Priorities shift. Yeah, that's why you're not even... Why even go on a date? That might lead you to marriage, and you don't want that.
It's a fucking slippery slope and a dangerous game. It's
easier.
Angela, as fast as these girls fall in love with me, I can't risk anything. I gotta lock this thing down, baby. I mean, just even at the gym, I'm like, no. I wear shirts that are like, please do not talk to me, because I go out in public and they start fucking swarming. So,
no, it's definitely the shirt which keeps people away, and not the
Midwest
face
chopper.
or the hair color or anything.
I'm getting a nice little tan going.
Well, that's just more freckles. Anyway, your priorities change. You get married. Maybe she's trying to have kids. I don't know. I don't know her life. But I do know that she's in a different country, right? She's not an American, but she's living here. She got married here. She might be trying to start a family here, and it changes a whole lot of things.
You think that she's a worse fighter because she might be having frequent sex, Angelo?
Well, literally, people do think that can be the case. But my point is, I don't know what her priorities are. She did take a year off, and she might be, okay, this one fight, and then we'll have a kid. I don't know. I do know she's the better fighter. I do know she's got plenty of cardio. I do know she's got plenty of ways to win. She can come forward. She can wrestle and avoid the nonsense on the ground. She can strike. She won't have the same power as Jaqueline, but she will be busier and more creative with the strikes. I do think Cory McKenna wins. I said that in the quick pick video. I picked her to win before she was the actual favorite here. Wow. And I think at minus 128, she still makes some sense. And it's not going to be for much longer. Minus 150, 60, minus 170. All of a sudden, that doesn't make sense because Jaqueline has power in her hands, has very good offensive wrestling, and very good submissions. The only reason Jaqueline is 4-1 in her last 5 and not 5-0 is because of the freaking cardio, which looked like she fixed in her last fight. What do you think, Jakey boy?
Listen, you were speaking very highly of Jaqueline, and I get it. Right? I mean, you might have fallen into the trap of her being just a beautiful Brazilian female, and you want to give her the props in case she watches this video. And listen, I guess I kind of understand it. I'm going to keep it a little bit more professional because I am going to a fight next week, watching one of my favorite fighters. So I'm going to be as unbiased as I can in this breakdown. Jaqueline is a jiu-jitsu nerd. That's what she is, right? She is a jiu-jitsu nerd. That's what she wants to do. She will even pull guard to get in those situations. What worries me in this fight is even the improved cardio that you mentioned against Montserrat. to start that second round, she was still pulling guard. I mean, she just abandoned the takedowns, got in a clinch position, pulled guard, and luckily for her, Montserrat is a very tiny girl, so the sweeps on her were very, very easy. The sweeps on Cory are going to be much more difficult. And Cory, damn it, if you're Cory, you just fucking strike. Just strike with the... There is no reason for you to wrestle in this matchup. And if I could have a signed piece of paper that said, I will not wrestle, I will not engage in a clinch position, I will not do anything except for keep range and strike with Jaqueline, then I would put millions and millions of dollars on Cory McKenna because she doesn't have power, but she has way better striking than Jaqueline. Jaqueline is slow. She's got a nice little kick, but she is not going to be able to hang in the striking, and she will definitely gas doing that shit. But I believe that Cory McKenna is going to wrestle. That's what she does. That is what she does best, is wrestle, top control. And in those top control positions, she leaves a lot of space. People don't sweep her very easily, but these are not Jaqueline underneath her trying to sweep her. And when you leave space, there's opportunities to get swept. I believe this fight will go to the ground. I believe Jaqueline will get the sweeps that she needs. I don't know if she's going to get the takedowns because I don't love her takedowns. But I think it's going to go to the ground. Jaqueline's going to get some sweeps that she needs, and I think she can win this fight. So Jaqueline is my pick, but I don't know why Cory would have run. I mean, this is like when you're fucking fighting Paul Craig. It's like, just don't do it. Just fucking don't do it, and you're going to win.
I hear you. Sometimes it's in their DNA, and Cory will wrestle well. She'll pick you up, slam you down. Like she is the perfect embodiment of that gym. That's how they fight. They're aggressive on their feet. They're aggressive in their wrestling. They're just an aggressive team. And she's not as technical as like a Song Yadong, but she is. She is a good technical striker, and she's learning to be an aggressive wrestler as well. So I like Cory to win, and I think minus 128 where she is right now is probably the biggest favorite she can be before it's like, too many risks. Minus 128, we're close to even. I don't think it's that crazy. But, yeah, beyond that's a bit much. You don't see the minus sign there. But Jaqueline Amorim opened as a minus 140 favorite. And then the line flipped.
Yeah, and the issue, too, with Jaqueline is she's not like you go to the ground and she's submitting you, right? She has good control, but she wasn't submitting. I mean, even Montserrat, she wasn't even submitting her. It came to Montserrat being tired and mounted and then TKO'd, basically. So, Cory should be able to survive. But, I'm leaning Jaqueline here for a few reasons.
Nope. I hear you. We have $8,000 in DraftKings or $8,200. The only way Jaqueline Amorim's worth that $8,000 is if she does pull off that submission, because I don't think her offensive takedowns will get it done here. I think Cory can defend the takedowns, but to your point, if Cory takes it to the ground and all of a sudden Cory Poppins is wrestling,
Mary Poppins, yeah,
ends up on the ground, then yeah, maybe it's a little different. But I think $8,200 for Cory in DraftKings may be worth it. What song is this? There's no way you know the Mary Poppins song.
Go down, medicine, go down. Just a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down in the most delightful way. You don't know that song?
No, what is this? Is there a stain? What is that?
This says Isaac Bulgarian, and this is Midwest Chopping.
Oh, that's sweet. It looked
fucking badass. Yeah, fucking badass.
Hey, we
go buy some shit, man. Yeah, go buy some shit.
Well, if you speaking of buying shit, why don't you go buy yourself a premium membership? It's only $10 for an entire month. You will unlock all the picks, the bets, the round line leads, the safety parlay. You'll unlock the tools, the insight, and more. WeWantPicks.com. Just click become a member at the top. It's only $10 for an entire month. Before you go, let me give you $50. Anybody who goes to WeWantPicks.com/bets and signs up with any one of our affiliate partners gets $50 as a thank you. Use the link, sign up, make a deposit. We send you $50 as a thank you.